We have to be sharp in every match from here on out. You know, I think the October treated us well, and we had a ton of success throughout the Big Ten season. But now it's postseason. Now it's time that every team can beat any other team on any given day, and we've got to show up and impose ourselves on our opponent. And if we don't, then what we saw on Friday can happen. Yeah, all season long it's been about the 2012 team, but when you look at the 1 seed, it's important to recognize the teams that have been involved in the progress of this program over the past few years. The 09 team, 10 team, 11 team, and the leaders that brought along Maddie Evans and Christine Nairn and Lexi Martin, and the players that are leading this team right now. So many former players impacted their careers here, just as they're impacting our young players. And we're just thrilled. We've heard from a lot of the alums. But the 1 seed is just an opportunity to play at home. Now we've got to perform. Now we've got to step up and raise our expectations and get ourselves to San Diego. This is a very special senior class, but they still have goals that they want to achieve. I think they're thrilled with the 1 seed, but they're not by any stretch of the imagination content at this point. But that's what makes them so good. They set their goals high, and every time they achieve something, they redefine themselves. And the sky's the limit for this group. They have gone through a lot in their last 4 years. They've endured a lot of hardship, and they continue to press on. They deal with adversity as well as any group I've ever been around. And in order to be successful at this point in the season, you're going to face adversity, and it's a question of how you handle it that's going to define you. Well, obviously, Erin's experience, having been to a College Cup, I was at Florida State as well, at a College Cup. So many of these players have played in World Cups and have been on the biggest stage in the world. And so all that does is allow you to look at this situation and realize that we can do this. We've got enough experience, we're ready, we're prepared, we've worked hard enough, but now we got to get out and do it. You know, that we're not going to win games just because we're a 1 seed or because we're on Jeffrey Field. And I think our players realize it. They remind themselves every day. But that's exactly what has to happen. It's just a constant reminder. It just provides them with perspective. Right now, there's a lot of talk about Penn State being 1 team, women's volleyball being first in the country, field hockey hosting as a 1 seed. There's so much camaraderie around here. So I think our players are given that perspective just walking around our building at Rec Hall. Our men's team just won the Big Ten championship. I think wrestling's ranked #1 in the country, so there's such a tradition of excellence right now. But these world experiences, they provide us with perspective. But so does Brie Garcia, somebody that's gone through injuries and sat on the bench and worked tirelessly to get herself to where she is today. The important thing is to have different players with different perspectives in order to bring the pieces of the puzzle together. LIU has had a tremendous season, and those players have a lot to be proud of. Obviously, they had a big upset of St. Francis in the conference tournament, a program that we're very knowledgeable about and a coach that we're very close with. And I tip my hat to Tracy and her squad. They worked hard to get to where they are and had a tremendous result in the conference championship. And I'm sure they're going to come in here ready to play and ready to win. So we've got to be prepared to face a very tough team. Jeffrey Field and the fan support, it lifts our team, it lifts our program. It doesn't win games for us, but it is a 12th man. And there's nothing our players enjoy more than playing in front of their home crowd. Second is big players need to step up in big moments. And we've seen it all season long. We've seen Christine Nairn step up in big moments. We've seen Erin McNulty make big saves with Church. I can go right across the spectrum of players. And then the third piece is just for this team to understand that we're 27 players strong right now, and that we're going to need all of them throughout the course of this tournament to be successful. We talk a lot about this journey and the different solutions that we need to complete the journey. And as long as they're on the bench, ready to go, ready to be called upon, then I feel like we have a solution to anything we face.